What's up, YouTube? It's Devin here. We're going to talk about 7 ways that you can make extra money in college. And no, I'm not talking about online surveys or being a virtual assistant. We've all seen those. We've all typed in Google and looked those up. We're going to talk about 7 proven ways that you can make extra money in college while being a student, either through your university or expanding outside and making those side hustles make some extra money for your pocket. In this study, 76% of students said at some point in their college career they ran out of money, with 64.5% saying that they ran out of money during this current semester. So we're going to talk about 7 ways you can make extra money to line those pockets and make sure you don't run out of money by the end of the semester. Let's get into it. The first side hustle we're going to get into is becoming a resident assistant through your college or university. There's 3 main benefits to becoming an RA. Number 1, you get free room and board. This can save you tens of thousands of dollars, if not more, in the long term and over your college career. It's something that you definitely need to take advantage of. Number 2 is you get to program for the students, your residents, with the school's money. So you get to be creative and come up with different ideas to make different activities or play different games or set up different programs where you spend the school's money and all you have to do is set it up and then execute it. There's something that I enjoyed as a resident assistant. I took advantage of that. I had a little bit of fun with it, and I benefited myself because I got to pick what I wanted to do. Number 3 is that it's a great resume builder. It looks like you have great leadership. You're in control of other students. And when I say in control, you don't boss them around, but you are responsible for the students that are in your dorm or in your hallway. And that shows great leadership skills. It's a great resume builder because you are, as a college student, taking initiative and being a leader to other students, which is fantastic, and companies will love that when you get out. The second side hustle I'm going to tell you guys about is becoming a student ambassador. I became a student ambassador my junior year, and I wish I would have taken advantage of this way earlier. And a student ambassador is normally a student that gives admissions tours to new incoming students or prospective students. This is something that is super simple. It normally takes about 60 minutes to do a full run through of the campus or university, depending on what school you're at. Sometimes it can be a little bit longer, but you get paid for it. I was paid in Walmart gift cards $10 for every 60 minutes. That's $10 an hour, and all you have to do is walk around and talk about your school. Super simple. They kind of give you the facts, they give you a rundown. So just go to your admissions office and talk to them about becoming a student ambassador. Plus, they work around your schedule. So you kind of pick the times you want to do it. When I was there over the summer, I would do 3 or 4 in a day and get paid $30 or $40 in Walmart gift cards. And let me tell you, when it comes to getting groceries or snacks, those gift cards really help out. The third thing we're going to talk about is work study. This is a government-funded program through financial aid that you can check and see if you're eligible for. Many students are eligible for this, but check with your guidance counselors and see if you are eligible for this, because this can be a major key. Normally you're granted anywhere between $800 and $1,500 by the US government to work. It's basically a part-time job. And they give you either a lump sum or you get paid per hour. I got paid like minimum wage or $7.25 or $8. And for example, I was a lobby assistant for my resident coordinator. So I sat in the lobby, I scheduled my own hours that I wanted to work, however many hours per week that would get me to that maximum amount of dollars that the government offered. And I just sat in the lobby and made sure students didn't need help. There's jobs from being an assistant on the football team to working in career services to becoming a writing assistant or resume assistant. There is any type of job that you can think of on the university, you can join and do. So whatever your passion is, you can normally ask those departments and see if they have a work study, a position available for you. Number 4 is selling your notes and your books. I'm going to put the link down below of some places you can sell your notes and books, but the best advice I can give you is to sell them to underclassmen. They're going to take those courses in the following semester or the following year. If you reach out to those students, I guarantee you they will be willing to pay for your notes, especially if you have a good grade in that class. If you got an A or a B in that class, they're gonna be willing to take your notes because obviously you paid attention and it helps them. So I'm encouraging y'all to reach out to the underclassmen and just ask and see if they want your notes, if they're gonna take this class in your related majors, because I promise you they're gonna want those notes and it's gonna be very helpful and something that it'll be very beneficial to you just to get rid of. Number 5 is social media marketing. This can be done 2 ways. You can go through the marketing department at your college or university and ask them to basically work for them or work alongside them and help run the social media. Or what I recommend is going after clubs and organizations that are a little bit smaller or bigger, because those clubs and organizations are allotted a budget to spend for the year. So you can say, hey, I'm a marketing major, or if you're not a marketing major, but you're really good at social media, you can show them the proof that you're very good at social media and what all you can do. And they will basically pay you per semester or per year or per post. You can negotiate whatever you want. And all you have to do is take control of their social media. They send you what they need to post. You just post it and make it interactive. Do stories where you say, what do you want to see? And all these exciting things that you can just make a dull club or organization that wants to get more members. You can bring it alive through social media and really make a difference. And they're going to be willing to pay for that once you do that. I know many people that did it for free for 1 semester to see how many followers or how many people they could bring to that club or organization. And then after that semester, once they reached the goal or whatever they set, then they got paid. And it's something that you have to work for a little bit, but spend an extra 5 minutes on social media for a club and organization instead of spending it on yourself and scrolling for yourself when you're just on TikTok for who knows what reason. You can just spend 5 minutes doing a little extra work and get paid for it. It's something that is not many people talk about, but it's one way. You just have to be very good at reaching out to these clubs and organizations, because I guarantee you there's a lot of clubs and organizations that don't have a social media marketing manager or assistant, and they would love that because they don't know how to do it themselves. Number 6 is becoming a DJ. Becoming a DJ is something that many people don't really notice, or they don't see, or they don't hear about, but this is a great way to make extra money. It's something I did in college and I still continue to do. Many people go to college parties and they don't like the music, or they'll go to an event and they're like, this music is horrible. And all of us have playlists that we enjoy, and you're basically, if you're in touch with music, you like music, this is something that you can get into for a super cheap, and your return on investment can be way above that. I promise you. I had 1 speaker when I started in college, and then I got a mixing board, and I already had my laptop. My total cost was maybe $500. You can get a mixing board. I'll put up a picture right here. Anywhere from $100 to $200. Some of them used, some of them new. And then a speaker runs normally about $150 if you go to the Guitar Center or any place like that, and you can get a lightly used or a brand new one. You get a couple cords on Amazon for $15, and boom, you got a whole setup. You can DJ for some of the parties or some of the events that the clubs and organizations are throwing. They need DJs, they need music. And if you offer that service, it's super simple, and you can take advantage of basically everyone that needs music. Like, I did multiple parties, I did multiple events. I DJ'd for the opening set of our college concert that we had every other year. And so I got to meet people like T-Pain, Hunter Hayes, and We the Kings, just simply because I was the opening DJ. And it was something that I started with on my phone, and then eventually bought the equipment, and then just it led to me getting more and more clients. So, number 7 is reselling sneakers, like this one. Last year, I made $1,247 in profit from selling sneakers. Now, I use the Sneakers app, which is something you can download through the App Store. And I didn't go head over heels into reselling sneakers because I understand that sneakerheads are very serious about this. I just did it as a little side hustle to make some extra money in college. Basically, it's a little bit of investment up front, and then you just gain the profit right back. If you download the Sneakers app normally does a release. Depending on the shoe, Nike will come out with different shoe. Normally on Saturdays are the big shoes or throughout the week. And you just go through, it tells you the dates. I'll put up a recording right here. The main thing with reselling sneakers is you have to put in a little bit of effort and some money up front, but you normally can make money back if you do your research. Now you have to do your research. You don't want to just buy like some brick shoes that no one's willing to pay for. They don't sell out, because it's basically a game of supply and demand. If all the supply is gone, the demand increases and the price will go up of the shoe. It's super simple economics. You just have to do your little bit of research and find what shoes are gonna sell out. Hopefully get lucky and win a couple, and then you just make a profit. It's super simple in college. If you just have a couple extra bucks laying around, or do some of the other side hustles I've told you about. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. It's gonna help the YouTube algorithm push this channel so new people can see it and other college students can help make money. I would very much appreciate that. Also, leave a comment down below some of the side hustles that made you some extra money in college. I would love to hear, and I'll definitely get back to you guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell for upcoming videos, and we'll see you soon.